Baseball fans, welcome in here to beautiful Schlieve Field in Waupun, Wisconsin. You're listening to Mackay and Dominic Ackerman here at Jeff's live stream. We want to thank you for joining us. Good varsity high school boys baseball game between the visiting Cougars from Campbellsport and the home team, the CWC Crusaders. Should be a beautiful day here for baseball. The sun is shining, the wind blowing not too bad, and overall the temperature is fantastic. You see the Cougars out there taking their warm-ups. We're going to step aside, run to some ads, and when we come back, we'll have some pregame content here on Jeff's live streams.
Proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holz Realtor.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My Property Shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
The CW.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman calling it for you in Waupun at Schlieve Field. The Cougars coming into town to take the Crusaders. We're going to kick it over to Dominic here. He's got some of these pregame stats for both the Cougars and the Crusaders. So, Dominic, take it away.
Yeah, welcome in here to Schlieve Field. We got the visiting team Cougars up first. They're currently 11-3 on the season. They sit second in the Flyaway Conference. They split a home and away series against Laconia last week. Both games ended up 7-2, just flipped the winners and losers. When Laconia was home, they beat them 7-2. When Campbellsport was home, they beat them 7-2. So coming off a 1-1 split last week, they sit second right behind that Laconia squad in second of the Flyaway Conference. As a team, 15 games played throughout this year so far, and they got an average of about 255. That's not too bad as a team, hitting 255, making that's up and down the lineup in the 1 through 9 spot. They got 3 home runs on the season, so they can also hit the long ball. As a pitching staff for this Cougar team, they sit at an ERA. Ooh, I just lost it.
Nope.
Earned runs of 37, ERA of 2.38, so 2.38.
Not
so it
bad
looks like
for a pitching staff.
Yeah, they're giving up less runs than they're scoring, so
Yeah.
that's always a key to success there. And we'll move it on to this home team Crusaders team as we get closer to game time. The Crusaders are 6-7 overall, but they sit second in conference play, 5-3 overall in conference play behind Horicon, who's undefeated at 8-0.
Whoa.
So not a bad conference record, be able to sit second right in front of Lourdes. But
do you know if they played Horicon yet? I wasn't sure if we were here for a game like that or if it's set
they have
in there.
not played Horicon
Okay,
yet,
so that should be interesting for them.
That'll be a fun divisional game once it comes up,
Yep.
a conference game, I should say. As a team, these Crusaders are... Ooh, it starts with my pitching stats, actually.
All right.
Pitching stats, they're at a 8.05 ERA.
Ooh.
I think that's inflated from a couple big games
Yep.
early in the season. I mean, if I'm looking back at their schedule, that second game of the season we were here for was 15-21
Yep.
in a loss.
They let up 21 runs in that game.
And then they lost to Johnson Creek the next night, giving up 21 runs. So I
Yeah.
think the ERA is a little inflated based on those non-conference games at the beginning of the season. But as overall as a team, they are hitting at a 280 average mark. So
Okay.
better than the Cougars if you're looking at it that way. But overall, this should be a good matchup between these two teams. This is a non-conference matchup. So we'll see the Flyaway Conference take on the Trailways.
Mhm.
Overall, I'm just excited for this game, ready to get going as we have the handshake and lineup exchange at home plate. Nonetheless, it should be good. Both of these teams could use a non-conference game and a win here. We will kick it over to some ad breaks here. We'll be back soon for first pitch here on Jeff's live streams. We appreciate you tuning in and sticking with us.
Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@wc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Terry Holes, an added.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman calling this one for you. The Cougars coming to town to take on the home team Crusaders, and we just got done with the national anthem there. We should be heading to first pitch any second here. Dominic, why don't you run us through some of those starting lineups for the Cougars and the Crusaders?
Yeah, thanks, Kai. For the Cougars, the away team here, they're going to send out Kyler Bowe in center field, batting first. Number 2 is Jace Gable at second base today. Then we got number 4, Brody Nolan, playing catcher. Number 8, Braden Booty over at first. Number 19, Riley Coleman at shortstop. The 6-hole hitter is number 34, Gage Coleman. He's playing third base today. And then we got Carson Heisdorf in the DH spot. He's DHing for the pitcher today, Owen Bong. In the 8th spot, we got number 32, Carter Gellings. And in the 9th spot, rounding out their lineup, is number 3, Trenton Schledweiler.
Yeah, perfect. Why don't we flip over to the Crusaders lineup? Dominic, if you want to run them through that as well.
For the home team Crusaders, they got pretty much the same lining up we've seen a lot for this Crusaders team. In the number 1 position is number 4, Lawson Phillips, playing center field. The catcher today is Brant Billy. Pitching today on the mound is Jacob Skulma. You see him taking some warm-up pitches here as we get this game going. Number 25 is Gavin Goldade, playing first. Number 34, Sam Greenfield, is DHing today for the right fielder, Ryden Perry. In the 6-hole spot, number 8, Zach Hoffman, playing left. Number 12, Jackson Butine at third base. Number 7, Levi Phillips at second. And rounding out this lineup for the Crusaders team is number 6, Carson Mulder, playing the 6th position at shortstop.
Yeah, should be a good game we got here. Skulma, we've seen him on the bump a couple times this year for the Crusaders. And like you said, a non-conference matchup here. So conference standing is not necessarily on the line, but it always feels good to get a win. And you're never going to complain about that.
Absolutely. It's becoming the time in spring where it's pretty much warm every day. We got some sunshine here today, so should just be a good non-conference matchup as the fans start to trickle in here at Schlieve Field in Waupun.
Got 2 camera angles for you today. You see the behind-the-plate one here, this wide shot where you can see what's going on in the field, and then this one that kind of zooms in there. You get to see what kind of pitches the pitcher's throwing and how they're coming in that batter's box. It's a little crooked, so I apologize for that, but otherwise 2 decent shots here today for you guys, and we should be ready for first pitch as the 1-hole hitter Kyler Bowe steps in for the Cougars. We will switch back to this center field camera. And the first pitch from Skulma comes home, swung on by Bowe, hit over to shortstop, and that one gets through, a leadoff base hit. Bowe was first pitch swinging.
Yes, he was, and he made good contact on that first pitch. Got it right in between the shortstop and the third baseman. Trickles out to left field for a leadoff single for this Cougars team. No out, nobody on, only 1 pitch away. Brings up number 11, Jace Gable, to the plate.
Nice spot for him. Only 1 pitch thrown by Skulma, and he's already got a runner on first, so Gable looking to do some damage here. We're going to get a throwdown back to first, but sliding back in time is Bowe.
Nifty move over there from Skulma. That pickoff attempt.
So the second pitch Skulma throws. Bowe takes off. Throw down to second is a good one. And the tag gets him. Kyler Bowe caught stealing a phenomenal throw from Brant Billy behind the dish, Dom.
Not only that, but they got the strike call at the plate. A beautiful throwdown from Billy gets the runner at second. Just like that leadoff single's erased for this Cougars team, and Crusaders now got 1 out, nobody on.
Yeah, that was a fantastic outcome for them. The best throw we've seen from Brant Billy probably all season. He's had quite a few good ones, but that was right on the money.
Absolutely. Didn't even give him a chance. That throw was there, perfect time. Great little tag over there from Carson Mulder, the shortstop, the everyday shortstop for this Crusaders team. And now we got swinging Jace Gable. That one pops up. Billy's going to have another play on this one. He gets underneath it. He's got the grab. That's going to be a catch in foul territory there for Brant Billy. A P2 if you're scoring at home with us. And now he's got the throw out on the stolen base effort and the pop-up here to get these Crusaders going.
Yeah, Billy responsible for 2 of these outs, and unconventional, but it's 2 up, 2 down. We'll see the 3-hole hitter now, number 4, Brody Nolan. He steps in with nobody on base anymore and 2 outs. Breaking ball from Skulma misses up and in for ball 1.
Brant Billy's been a very consistent defender for this Crusaders team. He's been behind the dish every single time he's been out here, except when he's on the bump himself, and he's been able to create some outs, I'll tell you that, as this one's fouled back and out of play.
Something we've talked about extensively here when we're at CWC is how far this backstop is from home plate, and something we've complimented Billy on multiple times is his ability to get in front of the balls that are in the dirt and not prevent those runners from continuing to move, because this backstop, if the ball gets by the catcher, they're moving 9.
That's exactly what we want from senior leadership behind the plate.
This one fouled off, first baseman coming over to get it. That's Gavin Goldade over there, but he's unsuccessful in his efforts. Went out of play. Can I have you hand me one of those papers down there on the ground? Forgot to make my little chart.
Of course.
Thank you. Nolan steps back in. The pitch from Skalma swung on, skied out to center field. Phillips moving back for it. It's left center or right center, and it gets down there for a hit, rolls to the fence. Nolan around second. He's going all the way to third, and he'll be there standing up. A 2-out triple from Brody Nolan.
Not only that, a stand-up triple. That throw didn't even come when he was already at third. What a smack there from Brody Nolan to get this game kind of wide open here in this first inning. 2 outs here, so the Cougars have to make sure they can get on base to extend this one and score this run. But we'll see what they can do here after that stand-up triple from Nolan. Brings up number 8, Braden Booty, playing first today. He's got his catcher over there at third now, as Skalma throws ball number 1.
Pretty good situation when you're stepping up and you've got a man at third for you. It's always a good opportunity for RBIs. 2 away, so it takes away the sac fly, but a base hit scores 1 for the Cougars.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many outs there are. A man at third is always a good opportunity to score, as this one's fouled and out of play. This Cougar team obviously sits at second in the Flyway Conference, which is a tough conference to play in. I mean, they got Laconia pretty much undefeated except for that one loss on the season to the Cougars in conference play. Then you got the Cougars, and then you got the Elmira Lions right behind them sitting at third. So a very tough Flyway Conference, making sure that Cougars can get a non-conference game here to kind of help that cause. As Skalma throws ball number 2, so it's 2-1 now. 2 outs, runner at third. Runner at third is number 4, Brody Nolan, the catcher. As Booty swings and misses at that one, 2-2 now. Skalma makes sure to bring it back even. Booty looking to any way he can extend this inning, would score a run across. That one's hit on. Hit over to the second baseman, grounded. Caught in time, thrown over to his first baseman. Great play there by Levi Phillips to make sure he gets the out, make sure the run doesn't score. We're going to take an ad break here. We'll be back in a few minutes as the Crusaders are going to take the plate and see if they can add a run to the 0-0 game in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back here on Jeff's Livestream.
Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holz Realtor.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My Property Shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
Welcome back here to Schlieve Field in Waupun, Wisconsin. Bottom half of this first inning, where Lawson Phillips steps in now for the Crusaders, looking to put up a crooked number. Owen Bong on the bump here for the Cougars. He throws a first pitch strike.
A lot of C's here today. Campbellsport,
Crusaders,
CWC, Crusaders, Cougars.
Yeah, a lot of C's.
Yeah.
Wow, double alliteration on those.
Both of them. 1-1 now to Phillips. Still got some spectators joining us on this one. Hit high, mile high. Shortstop ranging over. That's going to be Riley Coleman, able to get under it and call off his left fielder. Looked into the sun, but able to corral that ball and get the first out of this inning as Lawson Phillips is retired by way of the pop fly to the shortstop, P6. That's going to bring up the catcher, Brant Billy.
Yeah, nice job there by Coleman to range back into shallow outfield over there. He's able to get a beat on it, and even though it's high, we know those ones move quite a bit, so it was nice of him to track it down and put it in his glove for out number 1.
Billy sends up right back up the middle. That's going to be an infield single. Or no, not an infield single.
Trickled through the infield a little
I
bit.
guess so. I mean, all singles really kind of trickle through the infield.
It's a single.
It's a single.
One out single for Brant Billy, doing it all so far. He had the amazing throw down to second. He had a catch in foul territory. Now he's getting a leadoff base runner on, or the first base runner on for this Crusaders team. And that brings up the 3-hole hitter, the pitcher today, number 5, Jacob Skalma.
Yeah, Billy's been hitting really well this season. He's at a 378 for average, so definitely bringing up that team average here for this Crusaders team. I talked about his senior leadership behind the dish, but he's also doing a great job at the plate.
See, Skalma step in behind him, excuse me.
No, you're good.
Follows that one back. It's out of play.
That might hit the moving car.
Oh, gosh.
There was a car moving over there. I don't know if it hit it. We heard some ooze.
I heard, yeah, and I think she's going back there to check on it. It might have hit it. Wow. Well, game goes on. Skalma steps back in. It's 1-1 to him now. Coming home is Bung. This one hit on down to the third baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to second in time. Throw over to first. Yes. A 5-6-3 double play gets him out of this one. A 3 up, 3 down.
Wow. That was a quick 3
Yeah,
outs.
wow.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, 5-6-3 double play. Gets him out of this one. 3 up, 3 down. The Crusaders go down in order, and we're going to take an ad break. Be back in the top half of the second, where the Cougars, somebody sees today, they're just getting to my head. The Cougars come back up and try to put up a number on that scoreboard. We'll be back. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams.
Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of SAM's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to SAM's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, SAM's has it covered. Trust SAM's for all your water needs. SAM's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. After one, it's a 0-0 ball game. We're here in the top of the second inning where the 5-hole hitter, Riley Coleman steps in for the Cougars now. Jacob Skalma still on the bump for this Crusaders team. Pitching out of the windup, he comes set and fires home. That one missed outside. First pitch Coleman sees today.
Trickled behind Billy, but nobody on, so nothing hurt.
Second one is popped up into foul territory. Goldade making a drive at it, coming over into foul territory. And
in and out of the glove.
yeah, just missed that one.
That would have been a nice opportunity to retire Coleman quickly. But that one just pops out in foul territory, so nothing technically hurt. Just would have loved to see that if you're the Crusaders team, getting easy out there on a pop-up. Riley Coleman steps back in. His brother, maybe cousin, Gage Coleman in the on-deck circle. So we'll see Coleman, then Coleman. They got very similar hair. I would guess brothers.
I would assume.
We've been wrong before.
Yep, that one a foul tip into the mitt for strike number 2. Good catch by Billy back there.
We've talked about
many times.
How I believe that should be
I know.
an out. Anytime a catcher's able to make a good play on a foul ball, that should be an out.
This one again into foul territory. Goldade racing after it, but falling out of play. It's the same thing as if it would have popped up 5 inches into the air and he makes the catch.
Absolutely.
I don't understand it.
I think that is just harder to the concentration to keep the glove there and get
100%.
the foul tip.
Even with the movement on it?
Nonetheless, Coleman will step back in after 3 straight fouls. He does have a ball as well, so it's 1 and 2. Skalma comes home. This one hit on into deep center field.
And Lawson Phillips there to make the catch. 1 out.
Absolutely. Lawson Phillips, great center fielder. He's pretty much played that every time he's been out this year. The Crusaders don't really bounce around the infield. They pretty much, if you're playing a position, it's because you're playing that position all season. And we've seen a lot of either people get switched out of positions because they're pitching or because there was some early on players that were not able to play, and we've seen some mix around theirs. But Crusaders have been pretty consistent with their defensive lineup as ball number 1 comes into Coleman.
Yeah, ever since those players came back a couple games into this season, we've had a lot of consistency. You've seen Goldade over at first pretty much every time. Brant Billy behind the dish like you've talked about. Lawson Phillips is always a surefire center fielder, and I know Carson Mulder has been at short for as many times as I've been here. So some really consistent players at where they're at. They know their position. They play it well. And you want to be a successful ball club, you have to have those staple players.
And even Jackson Butine over at third ever since he's returned. Pretty much mandatory that they play those positions as Coleman takes his first strike of this at-bat. It's now 2 and 1.
2 and 1. Gage Coleman steps back in, 1 away here in the top of the 2nd inning. Jacob Skalma comes home. Breaking ball swung on and hit back to Skalma. He has a little trouble fielding it, but picks it up off the ground, throw over to first, and it's way high. Gage Coleman going to try for second. Why not? Because that ball is all the way out there in foul territory. An E1 puts Gage Coleman on second. It was an error to get him to first and an error to get him to second. Just the ball came back to Skalma. He had it, and then he kind of fumbled it. He still had time when he picked it up, but he knew he was kind of rushing himself, and you could see that on the throw, Dom.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that leaves a 1-out base runner on second base for the 7-hole hitter, Carson Heisdorf. Did I say that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right.
I've heard Heisdorf before.
All right. Well, Heisdorf steps in now with a man on second, 1 away here in the top of the 2nd.
In fact, shout out to the teacher that's right next door to me. Her name is Lori Heisdorf.
Oh, okay. Look at that. Pickoff attempt back to second, and a nice one at that. Gage Coleman has to slide back in and barely gets his fingertips in there.
We almost had another base running mistake, I guess you could say, for this Cougars club.
I would say more of just a good defensive awareness.
Yeah, that's true.
First pitch here, swung on, hit over to third base. A nice play from the third baseman. Checks the runner, throw over to first. A little high, but a nice jump by Goldade. Gets the second out of this inning.
Yeah, nice job by Butine, too, to make sure the runner stayed put at second. You're probably not moving on a ground ball to the left side of the infield, but nonetheless, Butine checks him off, throws over to first, and Goldade makes a nice jumping effort to make sure they record the second out of this one.
Yeah, it was really heads-up play to check the runner back to second. You don't want him advancing, especially on a throw that could have been high like that, but a nice play from Goldade as well.
Skalma comes home here to number 32, Carter Gellings, his first time up today for this Cougars club.
Yeah, he takes a ball outside, does Gellings, and he still has that man on second, but 2 away now, so we'll see if he can put something in that outfield and hopefully score a run for the Cougars. That one missed outside again. It's 2-0 now to Gellings. All things considered, Jacob Skalma's had a pretty fine day so far on the bump. He's through an inning and 2/3. We'll see if he can keep humming here. That one catches the outside edge for strike number 1.
Nice breaking ball, broke at the last second. No swing there from Gellings on that tough one. But Skalma gets the call. comes home again. This one hit on a chopper over to third base.
Oh, good hop by Butine. He
That's
throws over, and a nice stretch from Goldade over there. Butine was able to get in front of it, pick it up off the hop, and a beautiful stretch from Goldade at first. Gets the third up aside, be back in the home half of this second.
Fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central, along with a variety of fresh fruits.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the season runs June through Labor Day.
The CWC Athletic Booster.
Hear us. The problem is they don't think they can hear us.
Goldade takes strike number one. Goldade takes strike number one on a big 3 down. As Goldade's now down 1.